Patrick Dolan, or Paddy Dolan, production manager, Welcome to Harlem. Yeah, that's it changed a lot, a bit of everything, but at the start there was a lot of involvement in investor parties, organising investor parties, especially when we did them in New York City, getting people together, and then a bit of planning with Mark way back on the roof and stuff about the actual shoot schedule, which we just finished yesterday for March and April. Yeah, a lot of planning back then, and then a lot of preparation and planning at the time when we were building up to the teasers, teaser 1, teaser 2 and teaser 3. As soon as we decided when we were doing the teaser, we would have a lot of researching to do for equipment and generators and lighting and all that stuff, and then crew people, you know, that was always like a 1 or 2 week thing before a teaser, and then following a teaser we'd always have a teaser launch party. So it was like kind of a very busy 3 or 4 week thing, and then it would just calm again for a little bit, and then it would get busy again leading up to the next teaser. Meanwhile, planning for the entire shoot in March and April, you know. Definitely, yeah, there was definitely challenges. I think the number one challenge that I was involved with was permits and stuff for the street. Just basically being able to shoot on the street and in our building. If someone hasn't said it already, we shot the whole film in our building where we live, and we were scared if we could shoot on the roof or not because of all these building problems at the moment, and we're not allowed up there. And then coincidentally enough, we had all this scaffolding come up a week before we started shooting, and then they have all these ropes going across the roof, and it was just funny. There was a lot of obstacles thrown in front of us, you know. So that was kind of interesting. But yeah, just being able to shoot where we want to, I think that was a challenge for us. I don't have a worst day. Definitely, it was all very good. But I have had a couple of tough days. Funny, really. The first one was for teaser 3. That was the first time we did a night shoot, and whenever we had a night shoot, it always involved a lot more lighting equipment, obviously. So we had to get a generator van, and we had to get a big truck to move all the lighting equipment. So the big truck that we got was a complete burden. We had to drive it around. I actually picked up Cantley from the airport, and it was kind of funny actually. And then when I drove it back here to the city, there was snow everywhere. It's difficult enough to park around here in snow with a regular car, but we had this 14-foot crazy truck, and me and Dan drove it down to Riverside, and we got pulled over by the police, and I'm going to court for that in August. So I shouldn't have been driving that down there, and then I just got so impatient with it that I just reversed it into a police parking place 1 block east of here on Amsterdam Avenue. The second crazy day was the roof party only last week, when we decided to get heaters for the roof to keep people warm because the temperatures dropped for the roof party, which was kind of unfortunate. And we had to get heaters, so we actually had to have more electrical power on the roof for these heaters because we decided to get electrical ones. So then we had all these generators on the roof, and it was a complete mess. We should have had one generator van on the street with one big cable going onto the roof. So we'll know the next time. Next crazy roof party will be electrically sound.
Any last words?
No, I just best experience of my life so far. I've done lots of things and worked in many places, and it's just very interesting because I finished working as a project manager for a construction company here in Manhattan. And the construction company was construction work that was done in NYU Medical Center in the hospital. And the interesting thing about it was that the guy who ran the construction company was making very good use of New York City's resources. He was providing an elite finished product to construction. That's Gabriel, great guy, helped us out a lot with the movie. And it's just not any different, you know. This is a movie, we're making it in Manhattan, or we made it in Manhattan, and we're just making use of the city's resources, going online, looking for people. Whenever we were looking for crew, we got the people, they were great. We found DP Bob, and I always imagined doing something like this in a different location. Like, just anywhere but New York, I think it would be very difficult. Everything you want at your doorstep.
You just gotta find it, huh?
You just gotta make use of modern technology. Go online now and you just find everything right there, anything you want. So it's very interesting in that sense. You know, coming from my background, coming from a project manager in construction to production manager on a film. In New York City, not very different jobs. You know, just looking for the best product and delivering it.
Thank you very much, Mr. Dolan.
No problem, Francois. Great having you. Thank you. You're the best.
Oh, please.